Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Today we will be discussing a budget PC build using the Ryzen 3 3200G. This little beast comes with a built-in graphics card that can perform very well on 720p gaming with low to medium settings. It has 4 cores with 4 threads and 8 GPU cores. Base clock speed runs at 3.6 GHz and can be overclocked to 4 GHz. It comes with the Shelf CPU cooler, so you don't have to buy extra cooling gear. But note, if you are going to overclock, you may have to fork out extra cash for more of an advanced cooling system. The graphic frequency runs at 1.25 GHz. Currently the price of the Ryzen 3 3200G is R1,979 at Woodware. Pair it with the MSI B450M motherboard and you are all set. The B450M has overclock capability and at the current price of $1,799 also at Woodware is not too bad. The Ryzen 3000 series are relatively new, so buying the motherboard and the CPU at Woodware will be a good idea as though they can upgrade the BIOS for you. Remember to ask them to do that for you. BIOS upgrade is a necessity and the board must be 3000 series ready. Now for the RAM sticks. The Ryzen APUs thrives on dual-channel RAM and will give enormous performance boost with 16GB dual-channel RAM. At the moment, you can get the G-Skill Aegis 16GB RAM running at 3000 MHz for R1,279. It does not have heatsinks but provides excellent quality and overclock capability for the price and is currently in stock with Woodware. For a few rands more, you can take the G-Skill Ripjaws with heatsinks running at 2400 MHz. Currently the price is R1,379. So see what suits you in aesthetics or RAM speed. Now for the storage. As though the motherboard has a M.2 slot, let's look at M.2 SSDs. At the moment the WD Green 240GB is R750 at Takealot. For a few rands more, you can get the WD Blue M.2 SSD with 500GB storage for R1,299 also at Takealot. Let's look at the power supply. As though the CPU has a GPU integrated, you don't need to have a very expensive PSU. But if you want to upgrade later with a graphics card, you need to have a decent PSU. So for those who is strictly on a budget, the Armageddon Voltron Bronze PSU is a good choice, as though it has a bronze rating and runs on 240 watts. It's more than enough for this setup and it has a bit of disco lights going. If you think you are going to upgrade, you will have to look at more expensive and reliable PSUs. Decide carefully if your build is future-proof or just for casual gaming. So at the moment, the Voltron Bronze is R289 at Takealot. On to the computer chassis. Depending on your taste, there is a lot of options. Make sure to see how many fans are included with the case and buy according to your needs, for casual gaming or a future-proof chassis for GPUs and water cooling gears. So let us see what a system like this can do. Fortnite on low settings and 720p will run around 100 frames per second. Counter-Strike Go will run around 160 frames per second. Grand Theft Auto 5 will run around 95 frames per second. Call of Duty Warzone will average in about 46 frames per second. And lastly, PUBG will average in around 55 frames per second. So with all the parts, the grand total adds to R6,841. Thanks for watching the video and you have a lovely day.